evening, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of the school. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? Yeah, it's been that kind of day and that kind of week, but welcome to another edition of the Sports Club Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I am always joined here by my beautiful wife, the lovely Cecilia. How you doing this evening?
Doing pretty good. It has been a week.
Yeah, so I think, that kind of introduction has to be, honestly, because we've been off for 2 weeks, that little blip in the very introduction of the show is 1,000,000% exactly what we've been encountering with the stresses of work and running down the home stretch of the school year. Oh my gosh, right?
Yes, so close to the end.
Oh my goodness. We are teachers out there. We feel you.
Yeah, low-key can't wait. I love what I do, don't get me wrong. But still, yeah, we need that time away.
We do. We love our job. We love our kids. But summertime, you can't come fast enough. So, we hope you're all having a wonderful week. We have definitely had a wonderful few weeks. And, I'll tell you right now, we are getting ready to enjoy our lovely evening. But hey, before we sit back and chill and have our dinner, we want to come talk to you guys tonight, am I right? Mm-hmm. So, as you can see, my tongue twistedness is continuing today. But with that said, let's get on into it. It has been a wonderful week and a wonderful couple of weeks in sports. My goodness, we have so much to get into, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, our topics tonight are fairly interesting, honestly. I think if I have to put it in words, do you think the title of the show fits so correctly, saying that sports may be getting a little too Hollywood?
Maybe not. I don't know.
As you can see, there's another side of the coin here, and I'm glad that Cecilia's with me tonight. We'll be getting into all that and more. Once again, you're listening to the Sports Club Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your man Bishop, the voice of This Is KC Sports, the show where we go over the Chiefs, the Royals, KC Current, Sporting KC, MU, and oh yeah, if we got time, we'll even throw in some of that KU stuff from my people on the 913 side. Come and hang out with us every Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
Everybody, this is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back, sports fans. Well, we are right back at it here on a beautiful Friday evening. It is Friday, May 12th, 2023. And as we said in the introduction, May 12th, you guys. I did the math. We have 18 days left of work. Teachers out there, fight strong and bear with it. I mean, isn't that how it feels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, the closer we get to the finish line of the school year, it's just. So let me explain to you what happened right now. We did our introduction. I got tongue-tied. And you know what happened? Ran over to the coffee maker. To the little coffee bullet thingy. And we're about to grind some coffee and have some coffee in the evening.
Yeah, we need that extra kick right now.
You guys?
We're like running on fumes. And I don't even know why. The school week hasn't really, or work week really hasn't been that hard. But,
no.
I mean, I guess life in general, though, too.
It's
in the way.
It's just all this crap that makes you brain fried. Once again, towards the end of the school year, especially everything we're going through right now. Getting ready to take my stupid state exams that are absolutely worthless, but you got to take those things because the government wants you to pay them. It's money. It's a money grab to get licensed and all that credentialed crap and everything. To think you have 2 masters and can't teach a class. Am I right? But hey, I think I'm speaking for every teacher out there. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the teachers that I work with say it's a waste of time.
Every teacher says a credential program and taking those dumb, stupid tests are all 100% waste. But something you just gotta do to get the 100% full-timer, right?
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's all worth it in the end because you get your dream job that you've been wanting and you work so hard for it. So, and at least after that, life is a breeze in a way.
It's true. And you know what? Hey, I love my students, and you know what? To me, they're worth it. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. Got to endure this crap for them, but yeah. So getting ready to take those dumb exams. Getting through our class, through those last couple classes and everything. My poor wife is literally she can tell you she is going through. There's a book called The Grapes of Wrath. Does everybody know that book? Do you know that book?
No, it does not ring a bell.
The Grapes of Wrath is a book that was written about the Great Depression. And it's over 1,100 pages. And I was once told by an English teacher when I was assigned that book in high school that it's so long and drug out and just depressing that you're going to actually feel like you were in the Great Depression.
Oh, that's not good.
While reading that book. I kind of feel like right now, even though Cecilia is not doing a credential program and not working on her second master's and not doing these state exams, she's suffering the same exact way that she would if she would be doing that herself right now because of me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing everything with you, so. But it's okay.
This woman deserves the applause, you guys. She deserves every bit of it. She's amazing, and I love you, and this woman she is my rock, you guys. Trust me, because oh my gosh, and the times where I want to be able to have the mental breakdown and have all of the but I can't. Head of the household, can't. Of course, we're doing our thing here. Head of IE Sports Radio, can't have that. You know what I mean? Head of getting everything going for our future, the careers and everything, can't do it. I mean, gotta hold it up. And like I told you, and there's an old saying that behind every great man is a great woman. Well, I'm going to be cliche here, but I don't really care. It's the truth, you guys, except for she's not behind me. She's beside me. And I just want to thank you here on air for being amazing. You have been incredible over the last couple of years we've been together, and I'm so happy. I love this woman with all my heart. And I'm happy to say, you guys, coming up on Monday will be our 1-year wedding anniversary.
Yay! It goes by so fast.
It really does. It really, really, really does. So tonight, like I said, I just want to show you guys, hey, no matter what, even though I may always have a smile and giggles here, yeah, life can get crazy, but I'll tell you what, nothing's better than having your significant other to do it all with you.
Yep, that's for sure. And that's what a marriage is all about. And even, a long relationship, too. Teamwork makes the dream work. One person is, working hard on something, so is your significant other. So it's all worth it in the end.
It is so true.
And as long as you support each other.
It's so true. So, yeah, we are. Well, we have some chatter going on here in the chat room. Mr. Mike Pat, I'm glad you're in here, Mike. I hope you can stay all the way until your show, which is in 45 minutes, 44 exactly, because we have a surprise for you at the end, Mike, just for you. And Mr. Taryn says here, happy early wedding anniversary. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. There's another anniversary coming up on the same exact day on Monday. Would you happen to know what that anniversary is?
I don't know. Let me guess. The IE Sports Radio anniversary. 9-year anniversary.
You are correct! Hey! Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I had to have way too much with the sound effects there. Take a picture. Just kidding. But, yes, I am having way too much fun with the applause button tonight, by the way. But I don't care. Yes, you guys, anniversary week is coming up. We're going to have a special show next week. Hopefully with lots of friends, lots of great people. But we are going to go all out. Next week is IE Sports Radio 9-year anniversary week. Every show is going to have a special theme dedicated to the 9-year anniversary. And next Saturday, we're actually going to have the 9-year anniversary show. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of fun. And kind of funny, Mike says here, that it all goes fast. What did he say here? It does go by fast.
Yeah, it does go by fast. Wait until you're on year 9. That'd be even crazy.
I know.
In a good way, obviously.
Which is kind of crazy because they're keeping up. I guess we're keeping up with their wedding anniversary with the station.
Yeah.
Because 9 years, crazy, right? I'm sure there'll be 10 years this year, I think. But that's pretty awesome, right? Mm-hmm. So, hey, congratulations to the Pats over there.
Yeah.
9 years strong, 2 children. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's awesome. So, with that said, you guys, did you have any notable sandwiches this week from Taryn Rodriguez? We tried last week a little place called Benny's around the corner from us. I just want to say, it's an exclusive place. I don't think it's anywhere else. It's it's only one time. It's
like a mom and pop.
Right here in Marietta. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. But it's not Jersey Mike's, guys. It's not.
It was good.
It's good.
I liked it. You know what? It's perfect for me because I got full off of it. And of course, Larry here being a bodybuilder, basically. No, not a bodybuilder. What do you call it? Sorry.
I'm leaving.
Hey, bodybuilders are not bad. I almost pulled out the computer. Anyway, sorry.
I sneeze there. I'm freaking. Look what happened. She called me a bodybuilder and I sneezed, you guys. I'm allergic to that name. Power lifter.
Power lifter. Hi. All the same stuff to me in a way. No, I'm just kidding.
Bodybuilders.
You gotta feed your muscles. So, yeah. You can eat. So, yeah, it wasn't fulfilling for him, but you do have to give him the credit. It was good, in my opinion.
It was good. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah,
it was very, very, very good.
It's good if you want like a snack kind of thing, like maybe for lunch, not to get so full, so that because you're gonna have dinner. But
true. So Terrence is here. IE Sports Radio 9 anniversary is on Monday. That's right. So yeah, Terrence actually gonna be live on the day of. So we got to hear something special from you there, Taryn. You're on the actual day, brother. So you got to give us some volleyball extravaganza, man. We're excited for that. So also, Mike Pat, that's got to be a lot of pressure having your show fall exactly on the anniversary. Yeah, our wedding anniversary and the IE Sports Radio anniversary are literally the same day.
I know. I didn't know that until I think it was already too late to change our wedding anniversary and whatnot. So
pretty crazy,
but it's still cool. Hey, we get to celebrate both,
right? And then our little kitty Blue, her birthday is the very next day
on the 16th.
On the 16th, a little Persian Blue. We gotta put some pictures of her on our Twitter.
Yeah, we do.
She's awesome. Mm-hmm. So anyway, you guys, we're 15 minutes in and haven't even talked about anything.
I know, right?
But it's okay. That's what we do here.
We got sidetracked.
I know. Hence the sandwich thing. We did that for about 20 minutes one time. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So, anyway, you guys. All right, so really quick. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, my gosh, 2 weeks ago now, was the NFL draft. Mm-hmm. I'm official show mascot, Mike says. Blue.
Oh, Blue?
Blue is the mascot. Podcaster Kitty.
She could be. I'm just kidding.
You guys, when we're setting up, she's all over the microphones. You didn't even know. She wants to podcast so bad.
Did we ever post that one picture?
I think we did. I think she's actually on there. But I'm looking at it right now. She's like, hello, I'm waiting for my big break over here. So, Kale Henderson pops in for draft. Not necessarily draft talk, Kale. We're talking about the movie real fast, and then I'm sorry, but I have to go on a little tangent here tonight, and I want to see what my wife thinks about this. So, yeah. So, here we go. First things first. The movie Draft Day. Mm-hmm. You got to actually see it. Again, but it's fresh now because you got to see it. Yeah. Overall, was it not a cool movie?
Yeah, I liked it.
Right. Look, I'm a fan.
I wouldn't want to watch it again, but I liked it.
Well, Kevin Costner though, played really, really well, didn't he?
Yeah, I like Kevin Costner. He's a good actor.
He did a really good job. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Garner did a really good job. I like her
too, yeah.
That was right. And what I loved about it was, honestly, I don't want to say to that extreme, but that's actually kind of what happens on draft day.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
That's just one day. Mm-hmm. Isn't it crazy how they switch around things, picks, future picks, players, all these things. Owners want one thing, the GM wants another, the head coach wants another, the war room's going crazy. I mean, that is all about, that's draft day. Mm-hmm. Did you feel all that actually when we were watching the draft on that Thursday, or did you not feel that?
Wait, are you comparing it to the movies draft and then to the actual? Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, you don't really see, I mean, yeah, they show like glimpses of them, like, people in a room and whatnot. But, I mean, you don't really get to see, like, everything that they go through other than on the actual movie draft day. But, yeah, I mean, it's somewhat in comparison, yeah.
I feel like, and it's true, you don't really get all of it until you really, I think the movie really, for those who really aren't, like, super duper into the draft or the NFL or anything.
Like me.
Like Cecilia, I feel like draft day is a great way to show, like, this is what really does take place. Maybe not to the extreme. I'll tell you right now, the Texans did a little bit of that. We were not expecting them to get freaking picks 2 and 3 and do all that. They wheeled and dealed, man. They did last minute. But it was pretty cool because, Mike says here, and those real life war rooms look super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So...
like it's a piece of cake.
Right? I mean, hey, you get to... because you have your strategy, who you're going to go with, what you need. Unless you're the Raiders, you just kind of...
But then again, too, I mean, they have all day, so I think they mentally prepare for this, obviously. So maybe they don't go that crazy while the draft is happening, but who knows, though.
Well, I mean, you have... oh my gosh, draft season starts in college. Mm-hmm. Right now, there's scouts looking right now at colleges. Spring games are coming up. You're gonna have some you can have some pro scouts there when training camp starts up. I don't think any scouts were there, but throughout the whole football season, the college football season, we have scouts there, and so they're doing their homework off of the season. Mm-hmm. Then we get to the Senior Bowl, the Shrine Bowl, all those bowl games. And, well, they're doing their homework. Then you get to the Combine, they're doing their homework. By draft night, you're cross the T's and dotting the I's. Yeah. But there's only one problem. When you got the 9th pick and the team who has the 8th pick picks the guy you want.
Yeah.
Now we got to switch it up, and we only have 10 minutes to do it. Oh, it's great. It's just crazy. So... yeah, so Kale says here in the chat room, Raiders war room is emotionless, like political minds. Sorry, political memes. Yeah, absolutely. The Raiders war room. I feel like you can take a like a cartoon, like a comic book type of picture of the Raiders war room, and have them looking at each other. And then, above their head in the bubbles, do you know what we're doing? No. What are we doing? I'm not sure. Because all these, and then, in the far back, there's a guy over there. What's football anyway? Seriously. That's the Raiders organization. I'm sorry. I got to take a couple stabs at the organization that I just love to hate so much.
Yeah, it's interesting with you.
Yeah. Raider fan. Woo. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, so... Anyway, well, with that said, cool movie, right?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Right, and I honestly felt like the extra twists and everything like that. Okay, what do you feel was the craziest part about that movie? If you gotta, like, give, like, anything, like, for the movie, like, what do you think was, like, what do you think about the entire movie that just stands out to you so much? Was it the draft itself? Was it wheeling and dealing? Was it the little love story between Garner and Costner? Was it their little speeches they had? What was it about that whole movie that really stood out to you? I
think it was really all of it, to be honest. First of all, like, the strategy that goes into, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, trying to, with the other person, like, negotiate. There you go. Like, negotiate with other people. Like, let me have your pick. Or, for this or for that or whatever. Or, you can have this many picks for, next year and the next season and whatnot. But, yeah, like, and to be, I never really thought all of that, like, thinking and negotiation and all of that really goes into it. Like, I would not want that job for sure. That's too much stress for me.
It's a lot. No, it's true. And it's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. I love all, like, the talks between Garner and Costner. Mm-hmm. Because, like, there's the football in there. Like, Garner, you can tell she loves football. Mm-hmm. In that movie. And Costner, like, I love it how he says it, and it's a quote that I had on my old Facebook page. I just love this quote. I want to put it somewhere in our home. Like, you can't stop a ticking clock. Or no one can stop a ticking clock, but the great ones always find a way to slow it down. Mm-hmm. And I love that for life. Because that's what you need to do. And I feel like that's what you do when you're the person that everyone looks to for answers. Mm-hmm. That's the one that you once again, speaking earlier, and I feel like the movie ties in perfectly to real life, because when you're the one who has so much stress on you, but you're not allowed, your life tells you you're not allowed to have a moment of weakness. You can't freak out. You can't be, you can't, your mental capacity is flipping apart, mm-hmm. and the world is demanding you. Mm-hmm. And everything is just at your front doorstep and you can't run away from it. I feel like that's a great quote because it's the truth. You can't stop a ticking clock. You can't. Even in football, any sport. The great ones, though, somehow, some way, they find a way to slow it down. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I love that. That goes with those players who can play like Tom Brady until they're 40-something. That goes with the players like Michael Jordan, that can just find a way to make things happen in the smallest split second, like Kobe Bryant, who put his own body into the dang. He ran his own body into the hardwood with how hard that man trained, but he found a way to slow the moments down that mattered the most. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that can be like a metaphor for life. Yeah. So, what a great show to talk about that, right? Yeah. So I guess I love that. So yeah, and by the way, thank you for the comic relief in here, Mike. The Raiders be like, we need a guy who can hit home runs. Yeah. There's somebody in that war room for the Raiders, Mike, that's legitimately going, okay, look, there's this 3-point shooter out of Rutgers that... Wait. There's that guy in the Raiders war room, by the way. Hey, it's football! Football! What? Okay, fine. We'll sign Lionel Messi. Oh my gosh. Famous soccer player. I'm just saying, like, the Raiders don't know which way is up or down. But anyway.
Soccer player can be a good kicker. I'm just kidding.
They could be. I mean, my gosh, might as well be. I mean, we might as well just get another Janikowski, because the Raiders can't score any other way. So just get a guy who can make field goals from anywhere on the field. We'll stand a chance at that point in time. Anyway, so... that's it, you guys. Great stuff. Awesome draft this year. Great. We've had more draft talk on every single show than we can shake a stick at. So we weren't going to be talking about no draft picks, but the movie was awesome, and I thought it was really, really, really cool how, somebody like Cecilia, who wasn't really, too into that topic before, now it's kind of cool because you can see, right? Like the ins and outs of it. Pretty cool, right? Mm-hmm. So, all right, you guys. So, with that said, draft day, I know, is 2 weeks ago. Sorry, guys. We're trying to do it that week or the week after, but, life took us far away from that. And the craziness. But, like I said, we're back at it. And our next topic we're going to go a little Gotham. You guys, we are on the final season of Gotham right now.
Yeah, so sad.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad.
It always sucks when you finish a series, but I mean, not like you can't go back and rewatch it again, but...
Right? We're like 3 episodes in, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember, yeah. I think so, too.
Like, seriously, you guys, Gotham is such a great show. I wish all those people could actually be the ones in movies. And never. Just stay young forever and play those roles over and over.
I mean, we all want that, but...
I know, right? Because even the little dorky kid who's playing Batman... I'm sorry, I don't like good guys. Sorry. He's actually pretty good at being cheesy.
Cheesy!
And Alfred is... I like him.
He is, he's bad.
I like Alfred.
In a good way.
Yeah, I like Alfred. Before he was annoying to me, I'm sorry, but Alfred...
I feel like with this series, you see more of Alfred than you do, like, in the movies, which is cool and different.
Yeah, no, so true. And, I mean... The Joker twists are the best. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The Joker is my favorite character of all time, you guys. One of them.
Yeah, you cray. Just kidding.
I know, right? And seeing all the crazy twists with Jerome and Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's great. It's so great. Like, I'm loving this. And you gotta love all these little... The Riddler, how he's going through so many phases of his life in, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see Ed Nigma just be like. You wonder why he's so jacked up, like in the movies. I mean, right? Mm-hmm. Like if this is really their backstories, you know, like Doctor Strange is an absolute psychopath.
Hugo Strange.
Yeah, I like him. He's the mad scientist.
But yeah, like you say, mad scientist, but you don't think of him as like. I mean, you would think of him, like, being crazy and whatnot, but in the show, he's, like, really calm. I don't think I've ever seen him throughout the series, like, all frantic and crazy and whatnot.
True. Like, he'll have a gun in his face, and he's all like...
It's funny.
Go ahead. Pull the trigger. Mm-hmm. Like, he's... I don't know, guys. If any of you have seen Gotham out there, let us know in the chat room. Mm-hmm. Because seriously, this is a really good, like, it's good.
It's a good series.
It really is. Like, Homegirl, what's her name? Falcone's daughter. Like, she's actually a pretty cool psycho
Sophia.
herself. Yeah, like, I like her psychoness. It's working.
Well, she's dead now, from what we've seen. But, yeah.
I feel like she's not dead.
She got shot in the head.
No, she said they said she's in a coma.
Oh, my bad.
What's his name?
I think I wasn't paying attention.
The old guy with the beard.
The old guy with the beard?
Do you know? Gordon's homeboy.
Oh, Harvey. Detective Harvey.
Yeah. He said that she's in a coma.
Oh.
Somehow, some way.
Then maybe she'll reappear somehow, some way.
It says, we'll see. Remarkable she's still alive or whatever he said. But yeah, it's crazy. Butch actually dies. That was crazy. No. Butch is dead.
That's right. He did die again.
And Homegirl died again. And Homegirl, his lady, she's dead.
Oh, I forgot her name. Yeah.
But she's dead. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's crazy to see all this happening, like going, like coming full circle with everything. Batman's being close to becoming Batman.
Yeah. He's basically practicing now towards the end of the series. So, it's pretty cool to see.
Ra's al Ghul is kind of like this guy who dies in every season and comes back every season, basically. You know? So, I mean, it's crazy, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, this has been a great... I cannot wait until we finish it and then have a really fun show about Gotham. It's kind of like talking about it all, because we're just, like I said, we're getting towards the end right now. The last episode we watched, what happened?
Oh.
I'm not mistaken. I know. Gosh darn it. We'll get more into it. But, you guys, we have had some great nights watching Gotham. Sometimes think a little too late.
Yeah. We're like, one more. And then by the time we know, it's like, oh shoot, we gotta go to bed. We work tomorrow.
Right. Like, yeah. So it's been so great though. And Just to the directors and to whoever made Gotham, seriously, you're awesome. Like, that is a really good series, so totally recommend it. We'll get more into it coming up, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll finish it by this week.
Yeah, I think so.
Because there's only 12 episodes, and I think we're on 5 or 3 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I love their nicknames for each other. Pengy.
Pengy.
Pengy. Does the Riddler have like a weird nickname? They just call him Ed.
Yeah.
He's Ed.
Just Ed or the Riddler.
That's boring.
Pengy. That's a cool name, the Riddler. No one gets called that.
Pengy.
Please stop it. Only one person's called him that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying it's kind of funny. Mm-hmm. But Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
So it's like she was going to build me that suit.
It's because he's always so hot. It's so funny. We're different temperatures. I'm always so cold, and he's always hot.
Yeah, because it's hot. It's hot in here right now.
It is not hot in here.
I'm burning. Like, I'm losing weight right here. Like, I'm...
Okay.
Just kidding. But anyway, so with that said, you guys, we are actually going to take ourselves a quick break. When we get back, so hopefully you like a little Gotham talk there. Once again, if you guys saw any Gotham or enjoyed that show at any point, I know it's only, a couple of years old now, right? I think it ended in 2017, 2018?
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, so it's not too far removed from its original run. But if anybody out there has seen it, let us know what you think about it in the comments so far. And we're going to take ourselves a quick break. When we get back, are sports getting to Hollywood? Were the F1 the F1 Miami Grand Prix introductions a little too crazy? We'll see what the drivers say about that. And also, was that 2023 NFL draft a little much? We'll talk about that as well. And we have a new hobby inspired by Mr. Mike Pat himself. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Sports Cult Perspectives right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
The Spanish Top Flight is here on Wellington Sports Radio. From past champions like Barcelona and Atletico Madrid to current champions Real Madrid and every team in between trying to fight for Champions League glory and trying to fight against relegation. It's La Liga right here on Wellington Sports Radio.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IU Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo Sports with a Twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
Hi, welcome back. You're listening to the Sports Couple Perspective right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
That is correct. And if you hear anything going on in the background, that is our coffee maker.
You can't hear it.
Because we want coffee. At 5:42 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well, it's Friday night. We can party. No, I'm just
I know, right? We're drug addicts. But we're like old drug addicts, you know what I mean? Instead of people out there getting lit tonight, our getting lit is coffee.
Yeah, caffeine.
That's us. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get some Bacardi. We're gonna get some Patron. Oh yeah, we're gonna boil some dark roast. Yeah, I like it. Break out that Folgers, babe. It's gonna get crazy. It's getting.
Such a
We're old.
Be quiet. Speak for yourself. I'm just kidding.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm old.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, guys. So we got about 15 minutes left here in the show, and we wanted to talk to you guys about a little craziness going on here. The NFL draft this past year was something. I don't know. I kind of felt like it was a little too Hollywood. I'm just going to be real. Why is there a live band? Why? Why does there have to be a live band playing all throughout the damn draft? Why do they have to be a million gimmicky picks? Don't get me wrong, it's cool having the Make-A-Wish kids and everything like that, but why do they have to be super fans up there making picks? And I get it, all these Hall of Fame players, whatever happened to just the commissioner going out there and announcing the pick and the person being all excited? Why does the camera have to be on these people? Follow all these draft picks from the moment they get up and walk up there like it's the freaking MTV Movie Awards or Music Awards or whatever. Why do they have to put on the hat now and sign the freaking camera lens? I get what they're trying to do, but whatever happened to just making the pick and going from there? And then, of course, I gotta get the interview. That's cool and all, but I don't know. And then at the end, ending with freaking Fight for Your Right to Party and everyone's jumping around and whatever. The last guy, they stole his thunder, I feel like, at the end. I don't know. The last guy to be picked in the first round. It just, to me, they're making a spectacle of this. And we have some really cool comments that I want to read to you. We took a voting poll, actually, in the last day or so. And are you interested to see who picked what? Mm-hmm. Thank you to everybody who voted. And our Twitter poll goes a little something like this. On tomorrow's show, it was posted yesterday, of course, we're talking sports events that may be getting too extravagant. Was the NFL draft too much this year with tons of guests and a live band? Were the driver intros for the Formula One Miami Grand Prix too long and drug out? Or are things like this good for sports to attract more fans? Well, thank you to everybody who voted. 57% of you actually said that, yes, this is getting a little ridiculous and it's a little too spectacular. But I'm surprised because 43% of you actually said no, it's good for sports to attract more fans. We have ourselves a little bit of conflict here, I guess. I don't know. So okay, before we even get to this tune, before we open up the conversation fully, the Formula One introductions, I know I didn't show Cecilia this, but LL Cool J was announcing all the drivers. will.i.am was performing his new song the entire time, I guess, or something like that. The drivers were getting introduced. We were talking about this last night on the Extra Mile with Dale Kinsey Jr., and he even said, like, you know, in NASCAR they do it every week where they announce the drivers and everything like that, but Formula One drivers aren't used to that. And on top of that, a lot of like Verstappen is a powerful Formula One driver. He's awesome, but honestly, I seriously feel like some of them maybe were a little harsh, but at the same exact time, I kind of understand what they're talking about. Verstappen says straight up, like, he wasn't a fan of it at all, and he was like, that was kind of annoying. Like, that, you know, another driver, and other drivers, Lewis Hamilton, the one that you saw on CNN 10 at work, he actually liked it. He liked the driver's introduction. He likes having LL Cool J, and Serena Williams was there, I think, and will.i.am, and whoever else he saw. Oh, coffee's done! Yeah. But anyway, so he said it was pretty cool. Other drivers were like, I get it, it's cool, it's more of an American thing, I guess. Don't forget, these Formula One is all over the world, so they go all over the place.
Yeah.
So some of these drivers are, I guess, from different places, and they're like, yeah, it's foreign to us, it's kind of weird, we don't blow it up this big. We usually just get in the car and drive. And some of the drivers were even complaining that they stayed outside the car too long. And we're like, what was that for? We were in the sun, it was hot, it was unnecessary. It went on for a while, too, and some of the drivers were even complaining, like, I want to even be in my little bubble before a race, and I couldn't even do that. I had to just get in the car and drive after all of that. So, are we doing too much sometimes for sports, like drivers' introductions, for crap like this? Or is it really for the fans, and is it really helping the sport? Because Formula One desperately needs more fans. Is the draft, were they right to make the draft a freaking carnival, you know, instead of a draft? I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts, though, as somebody who's not the biggest sports fan, but getting into them and learning more and knowing more about it? Do you personally like seeing all that with all the fun, glitz, glam kind of stuff? And you're just ignoring people like me, like those old timers that are like, I'm just kidding. I mean, you know, like, we want pure stuff. You know what I mean? I want to go back to those old days, back in my day. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like me saying that kind of stuff. Or are you like, no, it's fun. I like how they're making things that way now. Give us all your thoughts on that conversation.
Well, I mean, for the first time, I think I watched the draft for the first time ever. I don't think I ever watched it the previous years with you. But anyway. Because, yeah, I was shocked that they did, like, the national anthem and everything like that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that they did this. And you're like, yeah, you know, they do it because it's kind of like a sports event kind of thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I liked how they got, you know, what was it? Wish? What is that one?
Oh, the Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish is cool.
But that
I really
goes
like
back.
that. Either way, it's still cool. I like how they did that. And then, I wouldn't want to see the commissioner all the time. Not trying to be mean, sorry, but I think it's cool how they would get past players to, like, announce it. I feel like that would be better, to continuously have past players say the picks for the teams. I feel like it means more than the commissioner.
And I agree with that, and it's hilarious because Cecilia now knows that everyone boos Roger Goodell every single draft. I showed her, like, on YouTube past clips of him getting booed and how he, like, embraces it. Come on, you guys can do better, you guys can go louder, or whatever. How do you think he really feels about being booed?
I'm pretty sure he's used to it now. I think in the beginning he probably took it personal, but now he's just probably like, it is what it is.
I just think it's funny because no matter what team, and I told Cecilia this, and she was like, well, that's kind of me, but she kind of laughs at it now. Honestly, I feel like no matter what team, you can be a cowboy and a giant. You could be a commander and an eagle. I think we all collectively don't like the commissioner. We can all agree on that. I mean, it's kind of messed up, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's... Anyway.
Anyway. But yeah, I mean, that was all I really had to say, at least for the draft. Now, for the Formula One, I don't know. I mean... I think they are probably doing... I think I did say, too, for the draft that they were going a little bit overboard. How long do they have for the first round again?
Oh, well, that's typical. 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, I thought that was longer than that. Never mind then. But yeah, I mean, I feel like to a certain point, I felt like they took forever just to say what they had to say about their pick. For the Formula One, maybe it is a bit much, especially since some drivers need to... mean, everybody prepares differently. So, like how that one person said that they needed to get into their bubble, space for a little bit before they even start racing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they shouldn't torture the drivers in that way and just do it super fast and then, acknowledge all of the drivers, of course, but then get the race on.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It really is. It's like, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Maybe, too, they just want to... Because they pay the people who broadcast it to give them, maybe worth their money. Instead of just it going so fast and then, they didn't get, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it was popular with some, not popular with others. At the end of the day, no one's ever going to agree, right?
No one's ever happy.
But is it somebody... Okay, so at the end of the day, do you think it's good? It's a good direction for sports to make things pump it up, involve celebrities. I mean, the draft now, oh my gosh. There's a gosh dang red carpet and crap now, I think. They have them, and it's really... They're looking at their outfits and how they're dressing up and I don't know, all this crap. I mean, do you feel this is healthy for the sport or no? Sports.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's because I'll only watch the sports when they're happening. So I don't know if they're all called drafts, but I mean.
Well, in any sporting event.
Yeah.
Just introductions and the drafts and.
I don't really care for them too much, not trying to be mean. I'd rather just get on with it and
right.
See
I mean,
it, and that's it.
It's just but
all that stuff is not going to attract me in.
Yeah, and that's somebody who wasn't the biggest sports fan, you guys. So I think we should save the stage and all of that crap save that for Broadway, save that for MTV.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah. So anyway, with that said, you guys, well. That's how we feel. I feel like the draft, stop with the band.
Yeah.
Stop that. Why?
Well, not just with the band, but I mean, like anything that they think that will help them draw in more people and fans and whatnot.
Ratings.
Either way. Or
they
that
want
too.
Ratings
Yeah.
And like.
Even that, ratings.
It's funny because Alex, of course, my good friend, told me one time too, like we were talking about this, and he was like, dude, the Pro Bowl has completely failed. No one's going to see it anymore. No one's going to do that. So the NFL's trying to make their money somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's actually some truth to it?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, everything is a money grab, so whatever you can to boost your, money in your pockets, you'll do anything, even if it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's true. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to think that, I don't know. I just, it's annoying. Yeah, Mike says, Larry, you're an old head now. Oh my gosh, I'm old. So yeah, and then Davison Crook says, what's up, Davison, by the way? He says here, the YouTube guys were unnecessary to have at the draft. Yeah, I didn't even see that. All I know is it was just kind of stupid. Like, stop making this thing. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Can we just get to the... And, like, it's funny because we were joking around the iSports Radio chat room, too, about this, like, on our app, the band app. Like, pretty soon we're going to have freaking people announcing players' 40s before they run on the field during the combine, and we're going to have live performances during the freaking combine, during the on-field events and crap. Like, I mean, seriously, like, can we just witness things for what they are? Do we always got to put music in celebrities, and do we have to do that to everything? Like, seriously, I feel like it's like putting ads in things,
Yeah, I guess. It's all trial and error.
Yeah. So, with that said, we got about 5 minutes left in our show before Mr. Mike Pat takes the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Last show of the evening. Thank you to Mr. John Felipe on A Few Minutes for Us with Carolina Cast. And, of course, the last show on tonight comes after us. Let's whine about DMV Sports with Mr. Mike Pat. Well, Mike, we got a little idea that we stole from you. Sorry.
It's not really stealing.
Sorry, not sorry. Mike is talking about craft beer coming up. I think this is craft beer month. I think is what he's going to be talking about. He had California Wine Month. He had some cool stuff. He's always talked about some really cool stuff. Wine and beer on Let's Whine About Sports. And you know what? We are not these big old giant drinkers.
Mm-mm.
Or are we?
What?
Oh, yeah.
You're weird.
There's one thing besides water that we drink the crap out of. And there's a pot of it sitting right now on our kitchen counter. And ladies and gentlemen, that is coffee. We are going to be doing our very own coffee tastings starting up next week. And we're going to do it probably maybe bi-weekly.
Yeah, not all the time.
Getting new coffees, tasting them, and talking about them on the air. What do you think about that?
I think it sounds like a good idea.
This is going to be fun, right?
So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions too, let us know. What, on Twitter?
Right? Let us know. Talk to us. What
Maybe
coffee?
We'll go get them and try them out.
Right? What coffee would you like us to have? Because we can't have too much coffee.
I mean, you can.
We drink way too much of it to have too much in our home.
Yeah.
Just saying. So, yeah, no. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to cue the music, because we're on out of here for the night. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Well, I'm just saying, we're going to have some fun with our coffee tasting. If we have a wine and beer tasting show on the network, we're going to throw our little spin on it. And we're going to drink a little coffee.
Maybe add some sandwiches in there. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, you want to go. We're going to do it up then. Oh my goodness.
No, it's just coffee.
Smoothies pretty soon.
We can mix it up. Hey.
I'll tell you what though. That was a fun show. And I loved it because it went so well, right? Like with that little in the middle with the Kevin Costner quote from draft day, and then of course our few little blips in the show today.
I'm telling you, it's one of those days.
It's one of those weeks, but hey, we're closing in. My goodness. Guys, in 4 weeks from today, we're officially on summer vacation.
Woo woo.
4 weeks, you guys.
Yep.
We're not counting down the days or anything. So, we are excited for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great show. If you want to follow us, show us some love, y'all. Check us out at TSCP_IESR. Thank you to everybody who voted on the voting poll this week. Thank you to everybody who tuned in the chat room. Mr. Taryn Rodriguez, Mr. Mike Pat, Davidson Crooks, Kale Henderson. We thank you all so very much. Thank you to everybody who's showing love and being a part of us. And we appreciate you all so very much. You guys are amazing. If you love what we do, head on over, become a Patreon. Thank you to all our Patreons right now. Head on over to the iSports Radio website. Become a Patreon, help us out, keep the lights on, and do our thing here. Because we always say, y'all, of course, as we always say, without the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, nothing will be possible. And of course, without all of you out there, IE Sports Radio is not possible. We just want to show our gratitude, show our thank you, and we appreciate you guys so very much. So, with that said, we have some... I love these chats at the end of the show. Mike, great show, Cecilia. Larry, you're all right. I'll take all right. I'll take that. As long as she was good. You know what I mean? She's a star. I'll take that. So, begin the countdown. 28 days. Reese's Pieces. Peace out, y'all. With that said, check us out. iSports Radio all over social media. Show us some love. We will be seeing y'all soon. Any last words for our listeners?
Thank you for listening. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy.
Please do, you guys. It's a crazy world out there. Stay healthy and stay tuned for our next show. Mr. Mike Pat and Let's Whine About DMV Sports coming right at ya. For my beautiful wife, Cecilia, for me, your boy, Larry B, this has been the Sports Club Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll see y'all next week, and until then, take care, and as always, God bless.